Well, man, Pando, you know what they say, especially as a 16-star speedrunner, you never get attached until the big turtle has been thrown for the third time.
Oh man, here we go. This is this is uh this is absolutely insane. With two dudes this fast in such a an exciting and quick category, you can only imagine that there's just gonna be some hot action today.
Indubitably. I'm sorry, I lost my train of thought. The energy is just so much coming from the other side of the booth. Commentator, despite it being 2:30 in the afternoon local time, still needs to wake up. My goodness.
Dude, it's cool. It's cool. I have a feeling that this dazzler these dudes are about to put on is gonna wake up us and chat all together.
The Lunar Jump approved term Dazzler. Love to hear it. Oh, I was going to say GTM already off to an early lead because he's running on Japan, whereas Thomkar is on the American cartridge.
And it's a great thing to meme about the difference in time on the cartridge. But at the end of the day, I really think with two dudes this fast that the race could come down to something like that, as Thomkar with an unfortunate miss on his first attempt of LBLJ.
Foolish Americans having to go for LBLJ not just a second time, but a third time as he's now exiting out the door of the castle.
Now this is rough, and especially against a player like G.T.M, who is already on pace through Dark World, absolutely flying right now. Thomkar's gonna need to hit this, and he does.
You know, people have always wondered what GTM stands for. I'm getting the impression that it may be standing for Grand Theft Mario, because this dude is just zipping and cruising all the way through Dark World right now.
I cannot disagree with that one bit. Thomkar running into a bit of trouble at the beginning of Dark World here. Still should be fine to hit maybe like a normal cycle here, but it's rough.
Oh, and GTM getting a little bit of the Bowser boogie, allowing him to get the throw off a little bit quicker. Looks like RNG might be favoring him in this first game here. And Saren letting us all know in the chat that the winner of this match, Pando, not only has the pride of being the winner of Group D, but actually gets to move on to the playoffs. Whoever loses gets eliminated. So stakes have never been higher here for the final group match here in the CCG 16-Star Open.
Absolutely insane. Now, GTM out to an early lead here, but that's not going to rule Thomkar out by any means. After his trouble with LBLJ, he seems to have recovered. He's going for it. GTM with the first entry into Womps here, gonna look to make quick work. I'm expecting some badass strats. I'm expecting maybe some DJ Alice. I'm expecting maybe some Salt. Let's see how it goes right now. Ooh, looks like we're going for texture.
And this is exactly why we don't get too attached to speedruns. Co-commentator expecting a little salt in the booth, but is now feeling salty that GTM not only doesn't go for the salty strat, but misses on texture setup. Oh, man.
That's a little double trouble action there for me. Smooth backup on Wild Blue for GTM, but let's be real. Some solid Womps action from Thomkar right here could put him back in contention.
Let's see if Thomkar is willing to step it up and go for salt. Oh, I admire the effort there. Unfortunately, not quite connecting, but is saving a little time over GTM until bonking into that side wall.
That is tough stuff with GTM coming out of the painting with a quick 1-star lead here. Not going to be the biggest difference, but Thomkar a little ground pound right there for adding a little spice.
All right, GTM going for that double jump. Owlus, and oh, falling just a little bit short on the jump, is going to have to go for a retry. As Thomkar tries for salt again, grabbing the ledge, but not the ledge we're looking for, as GTM does feel a little, I was trying to think of an owl joke and I lost it. Nice job, GTM.
Unfortunate sock folder miss from Thomkar. That is 3 salts and a sock folder miss. This class has to connect, and it doesn't.
Yeah, it was a little too far right. Wasn't quite getting the plank push on that last jump. So, again, I'm at least... Oh my god, going for the OG route. Thomkar is just absolutely frustrated at this wall right now.
Oh, the pain with the frustration. OG attempt. And let's be real. With some action like this, you look across the screen. G.T.M about to collect his 5th star, already in SSL, doing work. Thomkar does finally get it, but the gap is big at this point.
I gotta say, this gap looks wider than the Grand Canyon here, Panda. We're gonna need to see an absolute seismic disaster on GTM's part if Thomkar's gonna have any hopes of survival.
You know, that is the exact kind of geographical reference that I'm here for, and I'm excited for the rest of the race. If you could choose someone to you know, kind of just clutch it out and hold it down for the rest of it, you gotta imagine that Thomkar is one of those dudes. This is still a race to watch here.
And while we have a moment here as a... Wait, Thomkar's back in Womps? Yep, just realizing he collected Wild Blue already and is now making his way back into the basement. Spent so much time on Candleless, he forgot what star he was going for. So GTM is now an entire shifting Sagland ahead of Thomkar here. But on the original tangent, while we've got a moment here as both players are making their way into the new stages, let's talk about the sponsor for today's tournament here, guys. The Urban Arts is a school of interactive arts that prepares underprivileged students for college and careers in game designing and coding. We have reached multiple donation goals. Pando, how have donations been looking today?
You know, I can only imagine that they've been solid, but you know what I mean. There's always room. You know, we're always such huge fans of Urban Arts here. You know what I mean? At the Cool Cat Gang 16 Star Open. So we're all about it. You see the legend Jason hanging around. Jason's the best. You know what's going on. Urban Arts is out here for our community and those really just around the world.
Right, Thomkar did get first try pillarless, and is going for an alternate route to go above the pyramid. Interesting, I've never seen that done before.
There we go. A bit of interesting maneuver there. G.T.M holding on to this lead in race 1. This is not something he wants to give up. Thomkar fully capable, gonna have to play out of his mind.
We are loving the Thomkar puns being given out here in chat, as in the Thomkar has left the station or the Thomkar mobile.
Ooh, I'm all aboard the vehicle puns. I'm in. I'm strapped in.
Alright, now Panda, I have a question for you. Considering that's called a bully, if we bully the bully, is it really bullying, or are we just doing justice by the world by putting them in their place?
You know, I think sometimes when you see someone that is mean to others kind of getting served themselves, it feels kind of good. You know, I'm all here for it. Get that bully out of here.
Really does. It's no wonder that despite being only somewhere between 4'8" and 5'2", this Italian plumber is the closest thing to a superhero we can all imagine, as Thomkar is failing logless here. Let's see if he's able to get it the second try. Looking a little low, but got it.
Dude, G.T.M's holding it down with that triple jump on the box there in HMC. He's looking to move on. He's looking to get out of here. He's already thinking about grabbing that rabbit. You know what I mean?
Oh, absolutely. I mean, we are in the middle of March right now. Happy St. Patrick's Day, by the way. Hope everybody out there is remembering to wear their green. But more importantly, speaking of rabbits, GTM definitely in the mood for a rabbit, I bet, because Easter's right around the corner, and Easter brings nothing but gifts. Perhaps Easter baskets might become with a new Mario cartridge as Thomkar takes a stumble in the volcano, might be having to go for a backup lava boost. Oh no.
Ooh, going to be able to back it up, but as he does, he takes the volcano death.
Oh man. A prolonged volcano death, you hate to see it.
Oh, he just loses his life on the backup. Second attempt at the pro boost gonna come through. He will grab this star. He will be moving on. But as I say this, GTM 15 stars, leaving HMC sub 11. Dude is flying.
Yeah, 1039 out of HMC. PB pace is definitely dead. So we haven't seen GTM go for the hard strats, but this is looking like a very solid mid-15 capable run right now from GTM. The kid is actually moving.
Absolutely insane in a race scenario. I'm all here for it.
Deciding to do some breakdancing in the door. Can't say I've ever seen that one before. GTM perhaps trying to go for some swag points.
Those were some smooth moves indeed. Alright, GTM doing it. Going for chip clip. Gonna miss it, unfortunately. But in the lead as he is, he can afford a bit of time loss like that.
Looks like we will not be seeing any bat chests or Doritos chips in the chats, unfortunately, this race. Perhaps Thomkar might be able to spare us all and provide us with a little bit of a chip clippiness.
G.T.M. sizing up the front of this sub right now. Coming through in the clutch. Very nice. Very well done.
Yeah, to those of you at home, just in case you are not aware, this match is pre-recorded. These are pre-recorded runs, so technically one of us already has the script. We know how it's going to end, but we're not going to spoil anything for the people at home. Most importantly, we're here for some high-quality Mario content. Am I right?
I have no idea what's going to happen. This is insane. These are two of the fastest dudes on Earth. You know what I'm saying? Oh, huge ultimate cycle from GTM in Fire Seed. That's what I'm talking about. Huge under pressure in a race, holding it down.
Getting the clean finish, too. It's not uncommon for people to mess up ultimate after getting the hard part, perhaps taking a burn in the lava platforms or bonking into the final wall there, but GTM getting an absolutely clean ultimate. Love to see it.
That's what I'm talking about. GTM straight up here to play right now.
Oh, trying to get some extra swag points by going for the side flip grab Bowser tail. Was able to get the half spin off, but just a little left. It is now playing with death on the edge of this platform. Oh my goodness.
Ooh, that was some scary stuff. Unfortunate missing that throw. Bowser did not go off the edge, and that is gonna, it's not gonna be the worst in the end, but tough stuff regardless.
Panda, we've got a suggestion from somebody here in the chat that if there were a drinking game for every time you say dude or dudes, we take a drink. How do you feel about that?
Dude, I believe that.
Thank goodness co-commentator has water on hand as he takes a drink, as Thomkar is not going for chip clips. Sag.
Honestly, if some of you dudes try that out, let us know how it goes. This could be interesting.
Whoa, oh my goodness. What the? I have never seen the underside of the cloud stage wall there before. Did you see that? Like, through the black wall, you just saw like a cloud picture?
Taking a quick peek into the unknown. GTM showing us things we did not know existed.
So fast, he's literally just bending space and time itself, as GTM is actually on a 15 pace right now if he gets a clean bits.
This dude is very fast. Now, Thomkar a bit behind here, but he is going to be trying to make quick work of Fire Seek, hitting that pole glitch. You love to see it. Will he be able to clutch out an ultimate cycle here? Let's find out.
Ooh. Oh no, getting caught on the ramp there and getting a little bit of dust, not able to get ultimate and could not even get zero cycle. Getting zero framed on the wall kick attempt there. So Thomkar's gonna have to wait for a normal cycle and Fire Sea as GTM's getting ready for 3 throws. Still, I believe, on a very high 15 pace. Oh, Thomkar.
GTM showing some bravery in the face of a Goomba on the way towards these throws. That's 1, that's 2, and that is going to be 3 for GTM. He is going to take race 1. He is poised to exit this group stage. It all is going to come down to race number 2 as Thomkar looks to close things out for himself and Fire Sea over here.
All right, GTM securing that Game 1 victory with a 16:01, just avoiding the 15 marker. But you know what? It's a race. It's 16 stars, so pulling out his casual low 16. GTM is already setting the bar here at the end of Group D.
Wonderful performance from GTM over here. Thomkar going to need to recover here and really pull it out if he wants a win against a runner like GTM. We look at the time. GTM coming in with a 16:01. This is a time that Thomkar is capable of beating. He's going to need to play damn near to the best of his ability, but I'm excited to see how it goes in race 2. GTM's gonna need another dazzler of a run, and I'm looking at a very capable Thomkar as well. I can't wait to see how this shakes down.
All right, before we can shake down, let's see if he can shake on up these stairs with the BLJs. Looks like he might have enough speed. Nope, deciding to go back down and try it again.
Sometimes you think you have enough speed, you end up just staying there forever. Thomkar is saying, you know what? I'm not gonna risk it. I'm just gonna make it happen with my third attempt.
No. Losing his speed at the tip of the door. You hate to see it.
Not ideal in a race scenario when you are this far behind. But he's through a little bonk, but he's gonna hit up staircase 2 right now, and I'm fully expecting to see a huge clutch out in bits right now.
All right, Thomkar still on pace for a potential. Actually, no, never mind. I was gonna say a potential Pando Bop, but your PB is a 19-1X, correct?
Yes, I'm a 1919.
Oh no, Thomkar taking the unfortunate death right off the ramp.
All right, now here's what I'm thinking, Wes, and I gotta know what your thoughts are here. I'm thinking Thomkar's plan is to just get it all out of the way. Race number 1. Every mistake, every little wiggle, you know what I'm saying? Look at that with the huge long jump there. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. Thomkar is capable. Thomkar has what it takes. I think he's getting all the mistakes out of the way in race 1 here. In race 2, I think he is absolutely going to be ready to dazzle with an unfortunate right side miss. That's tough.
It is something common we see amongst races here. First race jitters, especially when going into the no reset there. Thomkar forgetting the moving platform no longer there. You just get all your nerves, all your rust, all the jitters worked out in the beginning. Oh my god, trying moving right side with a side camera angle. Thomkar really trying to go balls to the wall right now.
I'm not gonna lie, that would have been very cool if he did that. You know what I mean? I don't think I've seen that. That's radical. There he goes. Third try, moving right. He's showing he's got what it takes.
Little Monka-esque there as he dove over the stone structure. I thought there was a brief second he could have fallen down, but the ledge grab just saving Thomkar as he's now into the Bowser for throws.
Here we go. First one is going to connect right on the dot. Second one will hit as well. Can he do it with a 1, 2, 3? Yes, he can. There you have it. GG Thomkar. GG G.T.M. We're heading to race 2, and not gonna lie, I'm pretty hyped for it.
Falling just short of the meme, we almost had a 4-minute 20-second difference between the races. It looks like it's going to be a 4-minute 24-second difference as Thomkar clocks this in. Actually, with a 20:26, a 4:25 difference. I believe we're so far along in the group stage that time differences are not a factor anymore. It's just whoever wins goes on and whoever loses does not advance. Thomkar shaking it off here and is now getting ready for game 2 as we are fast forwarding through the script right here now, ready for game 2. Panda, what are your thoughts?
Well, primarily, I think that I'm very excited about this right now. Secondarily, my immediate thoughts are that Thomkar's really gonna have to clean it up. His back is against the wall. This is a legendary tournament. You look at some of the competitors. You look at some of these races that have gone down. This is something you want to be a part of. You know what I'm saying? And Thomkar, as capable as he is, he's gonna have to pull off a dazzler. You know what I mean? G.T.M. in the driver's seat here, going to look to drive this car out of the station.
Glib Wings, if you're curious, the world record for 16-star in Mario 64 is 14 minutes and 48 seconds by the speedrunner known as Green Sweegie.
Dude's fast. Ooh,
Wicked
G.T.M.
fast.
with the swaggy jump dive Lakitu skip there.
My goodness. G.T.M. getting the incredibly fast long jump off. Thomkar had some struggles on LBLJ in the first game. Let's see. Oh, at least not getting out of the door, but is shifting through the pillars. G.T.M. is once again off to a blazing fast start.
We're going to have to see a swift recovery here from Thomkar as the second attempt fails as well. You gotta imagine this is weighing on him. Race 1, now race 2. He's looking good, heading through on the third attempt here. He will get through, but he's got his work cut out for him right off the bat.
I think fortunately because he didn't exit the castle this go-around, he's saving a little bit of time compared to his first run, but G.T.M. is still showing off the Grand Theft Mario skills and just absolutely just gun. I don't want to be redundant, but guns a-blazing right now through Dark World. I mean, he's so fast, might as well start calling him Sonic at this point.
Yeah, Thomkar honestly going absolutely nuts as well. G.T.M. going to connect on the first throw on Bowser 1. Thomkar is going to need to match if he wants to keep pace with G.T.M.
G.T.M. already out of Dark World at 2 minutes and 48 seconds. My God.
That is a huge pace indeed. Thomkar gonna connect. This is honestly, it's tough for Thomkar missing the first 2 attempts at LBLJ, but he's through. Dark World's behind him. He's looking to go into Whomp's cleanup. We saw some Salt Class attempts from him first time. There was a bit of trouble with Candleless, but I'd love to see him come in, hit a first try class, and really just start blasting.
GTM going for texture. He failed it last time, but does connect perfectly this time. Now, folks at home, if you can see the pictures here in the middle of your screen detracting from the racers here, Hey Panda is not only an up-and-coming speedrunner in the Mario 64 community, but has also undoubtedly got the greatest mustache of anybody I know of in this community. I think it might be even on par with Mario himself. So chat, I need a poll from you guys here. Type 1 in the chat if you think Pando has the better mustache of the two, or type a 2 if you think the Italian plumber is the goat of mustaches.
This is honestly this huge high praise coming from the legend West Dog here. I am very humbled in this moment. GTM with a couple misses on the DJ. Owls connecting the third time, but I'm not gonna lie. I'm pumped to be in the booth with the West. This is a commentating dream of mine, and I'm all on board.
Oh, nice salt quest there from Thomkar. Love to see it. Looks like he did get the first try, and looks like instead of Caster's Curse, we've got Caster's Manifestation here from Pando. Love to see it.
That's what I'm talking about. You know, with the early mistakes, Thomkar is showing that he is not phased. He's ready to play. He's ready to do the hard strats, and I don't think he's going to sacrifice anything in this race.
Pando, it looks like unanimously you have the greatest mustache of all time, even beating out the man Mario himself. And just wanted to say thank you for praising me as well. It is an honor commentating with you. I've heard great things from Aussie Adam when you commentated with him, and your energy is definitely next level.
Dude, I appreciate it. And I'll let you know, chat, I appreciate you as well. This is going straight on the resume. The Cool Cat Gang chat voted my mustache over Mario's. I'll remember this forever.
Woo! All right, Thomkar. Only now 1 star behind an SSL. This one's looking a little closer here. Honestly, one mistake from GTM is all that separates with these two runners.
That's what I'm talking about, dude. Unfortunately, Thomkar gonna miss his first plus attempt here. GTM looking to maintain the lead with a solid backup coming through from Thomkar.
Yeah, interestingly, GTM deciding to go for the Pillar Star first. I'm not sure why. Maybe had a lot of faith in his pillarless attempts. Unfortunately, looked like both of them were getting medium bombs, so now GTM is going to have to try for pillarless. This could potentially open the door here for Thomkar if GTM slips up in pillarless, but let's see how Thomkar does on his second try. Oh, Thomkar getting it blown up in his face as GTM gets big boy here and is able to casually slip his way through the pyramid.
This is big, as both racers kind of experiencing a plus mishap here. You know what I mean? Both ended up backing it up with the pyramid star, but Thomkar's got one more shot here before it's potentially devastating, and it is looking good.
Got the big boy bomb, nukes his way into the pyramid, and takes off with the star falling all the way down, wasting a couple seconds.
Ooh, it looked cool, but as far as time goes, not ideal. Now, GTM is at a kind of a this is a crucial moment here. A lot of these lava land stars are potentially devastating. A death is not out of the question, especially once you get into the volcano. So we're gonna see if he can kind of clutch this out. A little mishap on the way to securing side hop, but he gets it in the end.
Almost thought Caster's Curse was coming into play there. GTM taking that booty burn, as we're talking about this being indeed one of the most lethal courses in the game. Lethal is in the course name for a reason here, folks. It is not to be messed around with. This Thomkar looked like he was trying to go for double jump side up.
Thomkar with 2 burns cannot afford a third, as GTM holding it down in the volcano. Thomkar gonna come through with the 3rd attempt side hop here. We're doing all right.
All right. Oh, and Thomkar getting those swag points, just busting a move before going back inside.
I do love to see the dance moves coming out here. Ooh, unfortunate encounter with the little bully there.
Yeah, GTM really having to sock it to that bully. Credit to that bully for the endurance and trying to last that long. As Thomkar got a pole skip on his way up to the top here. Woo!
Huge pro boost action from Thomkar. If he wants to catch up, if he wants to win this race, that is the kind of solid play he's gonna need, and I'm here for it. One more star for him in Lava Land, as both players looking to make moves in the cave.
Thomkar not needing any extra kicks to take care of his bully. Saving a little time over GTM as he's now leaving LLL, and GTM is now just one box jump ahead of Thomkar. So honestly, both these racers, aside from the little mishaps with Pillarless and Thomkar's mishap in LBLJ, these runners have been having relatively clean runs. No major mistakes from either side. This has been a good race so far.
Yeah, this is exactly what I'm talking about. This is the kind of hype race that I was hoping for. GTM still in the power position, one race ahead with the lead in race 2 here. Thomkar running into a bit of trouble here. Gonna slow him down in the triple box jump. Not gonna come through either. But in the end, Thomkar backs it up, and he's got a couple more stars to collect here in the cave. But GTM looking for his 15th and looking to exit maybe right around 11 minutes here.
Now, guys, currently we are sitting at 69 concurrent viewers. Nice. That is a very funny number. But you know what's also nice? It's the Urban Arts partnership, guys. The Urban Arts and its School of Interactive Arts is a free creative coding program for high school students residing from low-income communities. This is a program that helps helps encourage and educate those less fortunate into going into game design and coding, getting 100% of their graduates to go on to university for further education. Oh man, Urban Arts, definitely a cause worth supporting, but I just can't ignore it anymore. GTM is getting absolutely schooled by this rabbit right now.
That is absolutely devastating, and this is really going to be an opportunity that Thomkar needs to take advantage of. Time loss like this at this point in the race is going to be rough, and at this point with another little mishap here from GTM, things are not looking that crazy for Thomkar to maybe pull ahead in the lead here.
Oh, Thomkar getting a nice early grab.
Very cool. Not the smoothest second door entry by GTM either. Thomkar with a little mishap could make up a second or two here with a clean second door. Let's see how it goes. GTM going for chip clip again, nails it. That is huge in a race this close. A couple, a second here, a second there can really be all the difference. And look at this, GTM favoring the left side of the tunnel. He is sizing up the front of this submarine. How's he gonna handle it? Very well is the answer. Huge front sub from GTM. Thomkar going to need to perform.
All right, Thomkar sizing up for front sub as well. Let's see if we can go tit for tat here on the front sub. Thomkar getting ready. He's off. Oh, just a little too far to the right there. Immediately falling down. Has got to back it up by going on the left side, but does connect on the second jump.
Huge backup under pressure by Thomkar there. Unfortunate time loss. It's potentially going to cost him in the end in this race. GTM. Oh, honestly, no.
Yeah, speaking of time loss there, any time loss Thomkar may have lost on that front sub, GTM lost by not even hitting early cycle, having an absolute slippery slope on the ramp there. So if Thomkar's even able to hit zero cycle, that's going to make up some serious ground for them here at the end. G.T.M's going to take a late death in Fire Sea.
Oh my god, at the same time, Thomkar missing ultimate cycle, not gonna cost him as much as the death by G.T.M. He will still hit the normal cycle here, but this is a devastating mistake for G.T.M. If this holds, we're looking at a potential race 3 right now. Thomkar making quick work of the left side here. Ooh, 1 bar left, has the advantage heading into Bowser 2.
All right, G.T.M not going to make ultimate. Let's see if he just gets zero cycle. He's not. Trips off the side and is now going to have to wait for normal cycle again.
Devastating Fire Sea results for G.T.M as Thomkar hits the throw. He is heading to BLJ's in the lead. This is kind of insane right now. I mean, at the end of the day, it's just one Bowser throw separating the two, but when you're this fast, when it's this far into the race, it doesn't matter. This is Thomkar's to clutch out.
Ooh. I mean, I say it before, and I keep having to remind myself here, Pando, it's 16 star, you never know what's going to happen. The worst can even the worst can happen to the best, and vice versa. Thomkar, just like that, despite being behind the entire race, is now taking a commanding lead heading into BLJ's. Let's see if the stair gods will be favorable to Thomkar here as he lines up.
First shot here would be huge for Thomkar. Early clip, not going to come through in the end. He's got an attempt, maybe 2 more before G.T.M is breathing down his neck. Second attempt, going through. We've got a dazzler on our hands. How you feeling right now, Wes?
I am feeling very hyped right now. I'm feeling dazzled. I am feeling frazzled, but most definitely for shizzle, this is the race, my dizzle.
This is going down. Thomkar making quick work of the second staircase. He's already off in bits. He's going. G.T.M running into some trouble here on the stairs. This is gonna be tough. Neither runner playing absolutely perfect right now, but it doesn't matter. Thomkar is in the lead.
Oh my god! Thomkar getting the skip here in bits! Oh my goodness, I have never seen that done in a run or a race before. I've only seen that done on YouTube clips and Twitter posts. Thomkar is an absolute mad lad, but connects on right side and falls down after connecting the wall kick. Panda, what in tarnation is going on right now?
This is absolutely ridiculous. That is one of the coolest moves I have ever seen in a race scenario, and this, in the end, is getting close. Unfortunate mistake late in the game in bits for Thomkar. G.T.M is right behind. It all comes down to the strats. G.T.M with the huge long jump through. Oh my gosh, huge moving right from Thomkar. Not gonna hit the triple jump. This is some breathing room here, potential for G.T.M to sneak through, but Thomkar gonna be into the pipe first. He's gonna need to hit all 3. G.T.M's right behind.
Oh my god, moving right side from G.T.M. We are literally just now about a throw to a throw and a half between these two. If G.T.M did not struggle in those BLJs, we'd be looking at a near tie game now as Thomkar's failing to grab the tail. Now just one throw separating these guys. Thomkar's got to go 3 for 3 here, most likely, to take this game 2 victory.
He absolutely has to, and he misses a re-grab heading towards throw 2. This could be rough. Throw 2 gonna come out for Thomkar. He needs one more, and it's gotta be fast. And there it is, Wes. We're heading to race 3. This is insane. This is what I'm talking about. It all comes down to this. Group D, final series of the group stage. Winner advances. Race 3 madness.
Oh my goodness, Pando. This, what was looking like a potential runaway victory for G.T.M turned into one of the most high intensity, high octane, just high madness races I have ever seen. Both racers busting out the huge strats here in bits with the triple jump skip on the ramp and the TAS long jump, finishing within 10 seconds of one another, going into a winner take all game 3. Winner moves on to the playoffs. Loser goes home. Oh my God, the stakes have never been higher, Pando. This is actually turning insane. This is nutty. I don't know
I'm
if we're
so
allowed to say
pumped
that on
up.
stream.
That is a little extreme, you know, but I think given the circumstance and the moment, I think it's cool. I think we're gonna allow that. We're gonna give the pass there. But let's be real. This is gonna be the one of the most hype race threes of the tournament yet. And from where I'm standing, I don't care what your PB is. This is anybody's race. Both players showing you know that they're not immortal. They're not perfect. They've both made some costly mistakes here, and it's anyone's game heading into the third.
If we take a moment to look at the Gamba too, going on the Cool Cat Yang channel here, GTM has 90% of the points bet on him with 37,600 versus Thomkar with 4,300. So if Thomkar pulls out the upset and moves on with a Game 3 dub, not only will he be moving on to the playoffs, but Thomkar believers are going to be walking away with a fat piggy bank in channel points.
This is nuts, and let's be real. From a gambler's standpoint, you look at just how fast of a dude GTM is. You gotta imagine it's a safe bet throwing down all those channel points. But at the end of the day, this is 16 star. This is truly wild style action. This is anyone's game right now, and I'm 1,000,000% all in. I'm here for it. I'm attached.
I know GTM is in the chat, and this is pre-recorded, so hopefully no spoilers here. I will just say the last time I saw GTM in a Game 3 was against a Benji. It was against, not a Benji, but Benji 64. It was a close Game 3, but GTM not able to pull away with this one. I wonder if, I guess nerves may not be a factor here because it's just 3 no reset runs. So honestly, I just wonder how this one's going to turn out. You normally talk about mentality going into a Game 3 here with all these being pre-recorded runs as Thomkar dances around the Dark World alley. We're just going to have to wait and see how this all goes. As for the first time, actually, both racers entering Dark World within seconds of each other as Thomkar setting up for Suki Cycle.
This is what I'm talking about. These dudes are fast, and you see it there. The box rollout from Thomkar. He's not going to get it. Unfortunate miss on the platform there. GTM pulling ahead. He is on pace, I believe. And there it is. GTM going to hit it. Thomkar a bit behind. I mean, this isn't the end of the world. He's still he's about a cycle behind, but these are the seconds that count. We all said that we all saw how close the last race was. This is close, but still very spicy right now.
Whew. Honestly, it's a good thing I remember to put some hot sauce on my breakfast this morning because I don't know if I'd be able to handle this much spice right now, Pando.
Dude, I forgot. I have my eggs plain, and I'm regretting the decision in this moment.
Co-commentator decided to eat eggs plain, something I've never understood the average person to do. I always like eggs spicy, otherwise they just taste a little bland, and who likes bland? Certainly when it comes to speedrun racing, I sure don't.
You might be right. I will reassess next time. You know what I'm saying? But look at this. We got Thomkar right behind GTM. Both dudes heading into Dark World, leaving it. About to blast through Womps. I gotta imagine these dudes are gonna try to go as fast as possible, obviously. But I'm talking salt class. I'm talking double jump Owless. I'm just here for the action, man. I can't wait to see what happens.
All right, GTM once again setting up for texture as we see Thomkar line it up for Salt. Oh, still not able to connect. Did get it game 2, but not able to get it game 3. GTM taking a cannonless lead as Thomkar. Oh, slipping and sliding around the wild blue. I mean, I know it's called Into the Wild Blue, but no need to get wild. Well, no need to go wild and out around the star there.
Indeed, you gotta imagine that that could be costly here in Womp's Fortress as GTM heading up top, going for this DJ Owless, and he does not connect.
Oh my goodness, the cojones on Thomkar once again going for Salt Kless, this time connecting as GTM now having to go for double jump Alice, or Alice for the third time, setting up for DJ, but taking another fall. Cannot afford one more. He will be taking a death here in Womps.
This is getting into dangerous territory for GTM with 3 missed attempts on double jump Alice here. This is huge opportunity for Thomkar. I've got to believe he's in the lead at this point. There's going to be, I mean, I know he's got the stars. There is going to be a little discrepancy in route here. Some stars faster than others, but we're seeing Thomkar. He's on his way out, and he's heading downstairs. It's gonna be good.
Yes, for those of you trickling in and maybe new to the speedrun scene, we would like to welcome you in here to the Cool Gat King channel here on twitch.tv, hosted by the one, the only legendary Saren Mew as the production team behind the scenes, who was a co-commentator earlier. Right now in the booth, this is West Dog, joined by my boy here, Hey Pando. You are watching an electric Game 3 right now between Thomkar and GTM. Winner moves on to the playoffs, loser goes home. Oh my god, Thomkar just jump kicked the bomb out of his hands?
That is rough stuff. Now, so GTM going for the fly guy right off the bat, not opting for the Ples attempt, but we're gonna be looking at that heavily. GTM is going to need to nail this Ples, and if he does, he's gonna be making up some time. Thomkar finally with a big bomb in hand, making solid work of this pyramid star. Here we go. GTM is up there. GTM is in. Woo! This is getting pretty spicy here. I'm not gonna lie. It'll be interesting to see how the rest shakes down. Thomkar with a bit of a lead here. He's got 7 stars. He's out of here.
6:37 SSL exit as GTM will be exiting at about the 6-minute and 51-second marker, about a 13.5-second lead here for Thomkar in Game 3. Thomkar, who did not hold any lead throughout the entire first half of this set of races, is now holding a pretty decent lead over GTM.
This is pretty crazy. GTM with the smooth moves, grabbing these 8 points, really looking to catch up here. But well, let's be real. We're almost a little over third of the way through this race. This is we're in the heart of it now.
Oh, Thomkar setting up for side hop, taking a burn. Let's see if he connects on the second try as GTM is not too far behind. Oh, going into Mario Cam. Interesting setup there for GTM, and just like that, we are now only separated by a few seconds. Oh my goodness.
This is spicy here, and these stars coming up can be devastating. I'm expecting a pro boost out of both dudes. We've all seen it gone wrong. We've all seen the Cobra videos, you know what I'm saying, as Thomkar running into some trouble by the bully.
That is one of the unfortunate things I hate about being in the Mario 64 community, Pandas, that normally when you hear the words Kobe, it means you're about to do something great, generally with something going very well. But it seems like in the community, when you hear the word Kobe in this context, it's followed by absolute disaster. We are not looking for a Kobe moment right now. We're looking for just, I don't know, a star-powered moment, dare I say.
I'm here for it. I'm here for it. I believe these dudes are fully capable. We have got an absolute race 3 dazzler on our hands. Thomkar coming through with the pro boost.
And just like that, folks, we are basically near tied. Just literally half a second separating these runners out of LLL. Oh my god, this is too hype. I can't take it.
You could not ask for anything better than this. This is coming down to frames. This is coming down to seconds. Tiny moments are what separate these two dudes. GTM heading in with a tiny, tiny lead. He's going to have to play clean. He's going to have to do it all. There is triple jump on the box from both dudes, looking clean as hell.
Literally just the amount of time it takes to set something up. The corners you take, the dust you gather, the amount of times you may or may not be punching Toad. It's literally coming down to every single little moment here in Game 3. As both of them talking cleanly to Toad, thankfully no violence this go around.
This is pretty insane. And if you're Thomkar in this scenario, you gotta be feeling good. You gotta be at least moderately inspired to be keeping pace with GTM at this late in the game. There it is, the slide. He knows how to do it. He's taught thousands how to do it. Huge up-C slide from GTM right there.
Co-commentator deciding to call it the up-C slide instead of the GTM slide. Kind of a weird moment in here, but I suppose trying to keep it as humble and not inflate the ego of GTM, who is currently sitting in the chat. Anyways, look. Go for it.
I was saying a little rough bowler RNG there for Thomkar.
All right, yeah, Thomkar not getting yep rocked. Still only a second or two separating GTM and Thomkar here in Game 3. GTM is not going to be fooled by MIPS this go around. Both of them getting their early grab.
Look at this. Both dudes dropping the bunny just about the same time. It does not get closer. I can't remember. I can't remember a time I've been more excited to watch two dudes swim.
Dude, oh my god. Literally one wall kick makes the difference as Thomkar has taken the lead again. And as we wait for these dudes to swim, guys, I would like to remind everybody at home that Cool Cat Gang is sponsoring on part of Urban Arts Partnership, helping the lower income and underprivileged kids have an opportunity in game design and coding. If you like to see the game developers of the future, please support the Urban Arts program now. Nice chip clip from GTM, by the way. Oh, just like that, one front sub is now extinguished the lead here from Thomkar.
That is rough stuff. And in the end, it's not going to cost him that much time. He backed it up well. He's moving on to Fire C. But against GTM this late in the race, this is not time you can afford. Huge ultimate cycle coming out from GTM under pressure. Thomkar looking to match, and he does.
Goodness. Absolutely insane. Oh, Thomkar taking a couple of booty burns, though. This is the scuffed ultimate I was talking about. Getting the hard part out of the way, but did not have enough health to get one more booty burn. Does able to get on the platform and spare himself a death. So just a little bit farther behind the GTM, but both racers now in Bowser 2 for the first time.
This is insanity. Mere seconds separating these two dudes. GTM hitting the throw. Thomkar doing the same. I've said it before, and I'm gonna say it again, Weston. It all comes down to BLJs, my dude.
Oh, one of my most hated statements here. It is true. No matter how good you are, it all does come down to BLJs, but it's never just BLJs, as we saw at the end of the last game too there, Pando. It all comes down to the end game in general. BLJs aside, it could also come down to bits. We almost saw Thomkar lose his lead from falling down in bits. That's by that too.
I am here for it. GTM clipping through the ceiling. He's going to line it up. Is the first attempt going to clip? It is. Oh, there we go. Taking a glimpse into the unknown again.
GTM really good at letting us know what's in the unknown as Thomkar is not able to build up the speed.
Second attempt going to go through, but a single missed BLJ attempt this late in the game could be it. It could be it.
GTM is on pace for another high 15 potentially, just as he was in race 1. Let's see if he's able to match that. Thomkar only about 10 to 12 seconds behind GTM. It's really all coming down to bits and throws right now. GTM having to stall and make sure he didn't fall off the edge there.
This is
Thomkar, you freaking madman! Oh my god, he did it again!
Huge action from Thomkar, a bit of a stumble after, but you gotta be, let's be real. That looks so cool when he does that. Oh my god!
Yes, GTM missed moving right side and the standing left side back up, fall down, and Thomkar is taking the lead with the moving right side.
Thomkar under pressure hits the right side. This is absolutely insane. GTM gonna have to back up with the standing left and misses it. He'll do it a second time and it's gonna come through, but Thomkar is on throws. Thomkar is looking for the huge upset right now.
Oh my god. We could possibly get an audio switch over to Thomkar. That's throw number 1.
Throw number 1 coming through. Throw number 2. GTM needs to pray, but Thomkar says, nah. That is 3 throws and 3 hits. Thomkar has taken the series.
Caster manifestation at its finest right here. Pando called it from the start. Thomkar, despite finishing with a 20-minute, 26-second Game 1 defeat, has come back to upset GTM here in the final group match here in Group D, posting a very astonishing 16-13. Thomkar will be moving on to the playoffs here in the 16-star Open in the spiciest, most electrifying fashion I think I've ever seen.
Absolutely insane. What a series. It was back and forth, and there was a time where it looked like it might have been all over for Thomkar. GTM with a 1 race lead, with the lead in the second as well, but Thomkar held it down. He battled back. He came through in the end, and now he is advancing to the playoffs. He has showed that he is cool and calm under pressure, and he's got what it takes, and I am looking forward to the rest of this tournament.
Whew. I know GTM is in the chat. I don't know if he wanted to get any post-game interview here to describe his performance versus Thomkar. Otherwise, I just got to say GG's to both Thomkar and GTM there. Guys, what a... GTM saying no thank you to the interview. Understandable there. Co-commentators trying to milk the content as long as possible here. Just got to say GG's to both of the racers here. Guys, if you liked what you saw here, make sure to go follow both of these incredible speedrunners on their respective stream channels, twitch.tv/GTM__ and twitch.tv/Tom with an H, K-A-R.
Absolute dazzler of a series. The dude's really putting it together for us there. You know, both finishing with a 16 in race 3. Both players playing absolutely out of their mind at times, and both showing their mortality in the end. Mistakes were made, and there was an upset that we got to enjoy by Thomkar here, but GG to both dudes. Absolutely badass. I believe we do have an Odyssey race coming up in a bit here. I do want to throw down an ultimate shout out to our sponsor Urban Arts for holding it down as well. West Dog, I gotta say, I had an absolute blast of a time commentating with you, my friend. Thank you for holding it down with me. I appreciate you.
Hey, thank you for sticking around in the booth all day and allowing me the opportunity to come commentate with you. Pando. It has been a hot minute getting to hear that sweet, sexy voice of yours. And now I think we can both officially leave here knowing that you have the goated mustache in the whole community. So with that title on the way out the door, how do you feel about that?
I feel incredible. This is a momentous and historic day in my life, and I'm going to be riding high for the rest of the night.
All right, and just like riding high, guys, we'd like to thank all the donations that have come through here to the Urban Arts Partnership. We have raised $377.11. We are $122.89 away from the $500 donation goal. If you'd like to help the kids out more, please, anything and everything helps out the kids. Think of the kids. Game developers or even gamers of the future can be found at the Urban Arts Partnership. Shout outs to Jason, shout outs to Saren Mew in the production booth. And Pando, you got any closing words?
No, I'm just having a great time, and I hope everyone else did too. This has been a badass tournament so far. Huge shout out to everybody holding it down for the people. I had a great time today, and I just think everybody's pretty dope. Much love.
Everybody is dope indeed. All right. Well, for all of us here at the Cool Cat Gang channel, this is West Dog with Hey Pando and Sarah Muse signing off for the Mario 64 portion. Stick around. Mario Odyssey is coming your way. Stay tuned.